Big John! Good afternoon to you, sir. Appreciate you. You know, it's been a good while. I've been life being what it is, so no excuses, just the reasons. Alright, so we are on South Dakota 34. B-Blood. How you doing, sir? So if anybody who knows South Dakota 34 and has any familiarity with this area of the country knows that we just made our little detour, I-90, harvesting green beans. Can't go wrong with that, my friend. Can't go wrong with that at all. So we just left Belforche. We just turned off of the main road, which would go down to Spearfish off to our right, off to our west a little bit. Heading off past, we're going to be heading past Sturgis here in a little bit. In about 40 minutes, we're going to pop into a little bit. We're going to pop into Rapid City. We're going to pop into the Pilot Flying J there. We're going to top up our fuel. And we're going to try to make our way all the way out to Mitchell. Hopefully we can get there. I mean, it's about 325 miles. Well, about 320 miles right now, but we got 4 hours and 44 minutes of drive time, 7 hours on our work duty time. So as long as we can maintain top speed, we should have approximately 30 minutes to spare. We came through the US 212 from Little Bighorn to Belforche. Which there was a little bit of slowdown, but not a lot. There was supposed to be some construction going on there with quote-unquote major delays, as the sign said, but it was worth the risk for time, because I would have put myself off the clock, but it's better than going down into Wyoming on I-90, dealing with the ports of entry there, and then coming back out, you know, past Sheridan and Gillette, and it just wasn't worth it. Plus, I kind of like going this way better anyway. A little more calm, a little more quiet. Not as much traffic. It's a good detour. We gotta slow down here for it. Oh yeah, I forgot this little stupid little intersection. St. Onga. Basically, we slow down for this intersection. I mean, if there's 200 people in this, 2-mile radius around here, I'd be surprised. Back up the speed. Here we go. But we are taking a pair of Sany, S-A-N-Y, SY95 mini excavators. From Tacoma, Washington to Essex Junction, Vermont. So right up near Lake Champlain. We started this trip in Elko, Nevada, which was basically 750 miles away from Tacoma. So we got almost a 4,000 mile drive. Like 39.50, 39.40, somewhere around that. You know, almost 4,000 mile drive across the country. Which isn't too bad of a run. So we're kind of balls to the walls, you know, get to Vermont. Yes, we'll be coming through the northern part of Ohio. Like I said, we're gonna get over to we're gonna get past. We're gonna stop in tonight. We should be stopping in. Hey, Roy and Becky, how you guys doing? Tonight, I'm hoping to stop in Mitchell, South Dakota, which means tomorrow, Saturday night, I plan on getting to Minooka, Illinois, which is a little bit west of Chicago. And then from there, we're going to head over to the I-65 in Illinois, right past Gary, head down, or Indiana. Sorry, Gary, Indiana. Heading to Gary, over just a little bit east of Gary, Indiana, I-65 southbound, and getting on 30 over to Fort Wayne. It seems a little odd to go that way, but avoiding tolls, it's just an easier way to go. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna take the 30 to avoid the toll road. You know, which I don't know why the company. Yep. I know why the company won't pay for tolls, but unless it's on a permit, but I won't get reimbursed for it. So I'm not going to shell out of my own pocket. You know, that's not my job. Then work our way back up to I-80. And then we'll get up past Erie, Pennsylvania, and then up there in New York, we're going to make a right onto the Southern Tier Expressway, take that all the way over to the 87. I think it's either the 87 or the 89. I'm trying to remember. I think the 87 stays west of Lake Champlain, and 89 goes to the east of Champlain, Lake Champlain. Like I said, we'll get over there. I think I'm going to stop in. I think it's Avondale, Ohio. I think that's what it is, Avondale, Ohio. I think. And hopefully I'll get up to Bath, New York. We'll stop there, and then I got about a half a day's drive from there up to Essex Junction up there in Vermont to make a delivery. And then the bad part of it, the hard part, is going to be getting a load out of there. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. You know, if I can just roll along nice and easy, I can roll along nice and easy and, you know, not have a lot of slowdowns and really just, you know, maximum speed, do a really good hard drive day every day, you know, we'll be okay. You know, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yesterday, I got to come through Washington, Idaho, in Montana, up and down. There's some mountains, especially there at Butte. Now, a little bit of slowdown for climbing the hills, but wasn't too bad. We did 600 miles yesterday. Excuse me, pardon me. We stopped in Livingston, Montana last night, which is one of my favorite places to stop. You know, they got the Albertsons grocery store right next door. So I did my little bit of grocery shopping there last night. So we are good to go for at least another 2 weeks in the truck. Guys, him to move over. I appreciate that. Not necessary, but was appreciated. So we got a couple miles up here to Sturgis, South Dakota. Like I said, we got a pretty decent run. It's been about a year or so, maybe a little bit longer since I've been to Vermont. But other than that, you know, we should have a pretty decent driving. The biggest issue is getting past Chicago. So once when I stop in Minooka for the night, M-I-N-O-O-K-A, Minooka. I'll stop there for the night. I want to get up around, leave out of there around 4 a.m. If I can leave there about 4 a.m., I'll get through Chicago, Holland, Chicago, Gary, Indiana. I'll get around that fairly easy at that time of the morning. I got to deal with a little bit of Sioux Falls. I got to deal with a little bit of Omaha, a little bit of Des Moines, but those cities are usually easy to get through most times of the day. I never really have a problem there. I'll probably stop at Iowa 80 real quick. The world's biggest truck stop. We'll see, it's just all depending on where I can get to each day. What kind of, what happens on the road. So. But other than that, everything is looking pretty good. Going pretty well. So I'm not too worried about that. I said if I can make Mitchell, South Dakota to the I-90 rest area or rest center or whatever you want to call it, travel center. If I can make it there tonight, I will have done a 707-mile day. Which is a little bit, that's about, 19 That's 19 miles further than I've ever gone before. My top day is 688. But this past 2 weeks, I've done a lot of 600-mile days, which that's good, but it can be tiring. Meade County, South Dakota. Yep, and I got things rattling and bumping. I have a little bit of imbalance in my steer tires. For some reason, on the outside, on the the inside edge of my driver's side, outside edge of my passenger side, and got a little bit of scalloping going on. So hopefully, after this next, I finish this load. Hopefully, I can get a load back to headquarters so they can look at that. Excuse me. The truck needs a PM. It had not had one, and I don't go know how many flipping miles. I mean, almost 100,000 miles without a PM. All right. Get around these heavier guys here. Oh, goody gumdrops. Sturgis, South Dakota. But other than that, you know, we were doing, like I said, we're doing okay. No real major bring it over there, tanker. A nice guy let this guy pass this this long haul, this long load here. So about 25 minutes. That's a lot of wheels, my friend. That's a lot of wheels. But that's the kind of vehicle and trailer that's going on a lot of soft dirt and mud and loose gravel. So he needs them wheels so he doesn't just sink right in when they fully load them up. Hey, Sister Lynn, how you doing? How is Hermiston? I went through there just a little, you know, on Tuesday I went past there on my way from Nevada up to Washington. Right there near on the Columbia River, just about. All right, Sturgis, South Dakota. So we got, like I said, we got two mini excavators, each one about 20,000 pounds. We're running around 74,000 total, so we're not massively heavy, but you know, enough to slow us down on the hills. Hills National Cemetery. Like I said, we're gonna get up here, we're gonna top up our fuel. We're at about 3/8 of a tank right now. We're a little under 3/4 of a tank of our diesel exhaust fluid. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'll just top up the fuel and roll on. We're at 408 miles for the day so far. So we have just about 299 to go. 4 hours and 26 minutes to do it in. We will give it our best shot that we can. So, you know, you got to get to Rapid City, and we got to deal with that hill there at Chamberlain. Dip down, then back up past the Sacagawea, statue there. That's really the only two major perfect. Two real major things where we're going to have a lot of slowdown. TJ, Boil the Woods, how you doing, sir? Hopefully everybody's doing as well as we can. Eastbound, right side, 35. Nobody else wants to call it out. I'll call it out. Yeah, so, we're doing good. Muddling through life as we all can do. Making our way out to Vermont this trip from Tacoma, Washington. Well, you're eating that 7-Eleven hot dog that's been there for 5 days. Yeah, I think they shouldn't have done that. Like I said, Elko, Nevada to Tacoma, Washington, out to Essex Junction, right near Lake Champlain in Vermont, Monday. I wish I could have left on Monday when I made my delivery in Elko. And I wish I didn't have about a 4-hour delay there at the port because of paperwork issues. But there you go. Bus exit. So this is open. South Dakota Way Station. I-80 eastbound at 39. It's open. And let's see, it is 12:35. We'll put that for our time here. I think this is only about the second time ever. Yeah, in almost 4.5 years, this is only the second time I've ever stopped at this way station. Huh. Tilford, port of entry. roll our windows down so we can. So I can hear them if they want to say something. And we're just doing a roll on, roll off. Leave it in third gear. Watch our lights. Last axle on the scale. And we're off. And they don't want to talk to me, so I am more than happy to get out their hair. One more down. Get back up to speed. And we got about 20 minutes here to Rapid City, to the Pilot. We're going to top up our fuel. And we're on our way. I think I might need a little more. Yeah, I need to get another cup of ice here for my drink. While I'm filling up, I got a bag of trash to throw out. So we is good, good, good. Cool, cool, cool. Close scale, yeah. I'm not afraid of the scales because I always have everything properly maintained, all my documents and papers and my load secured properly, so I'm never worried about a scale. And you want to waste my time and your time? Let's play the game. Let's dance. We've had pretty good weather so far. Not had a whole lot of rain this past week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know why anybody ever whines and cries, oh, they're so mean to me. They're going to put me in the scales. Oh my God. Do your job right. You don't have a problem with it. It's just passing the buck for being lazy, in my opinion. So, yeah. All right. So, like I said, we got. Once we get here, we got 271 miles to go to Mitchell. And we'll have just about 4 hours, so we might not get to Mitchell tonight. It has to be non-stop, 70 miles an hour, every single second. That leaves about 10 minutes, roughly. 70 miles an hour. Well, 4 times 4 hours, 280 miles. So that's cutting it pretty close. I might have to stop in Plankington or in Murdo. I mean, Murdo's okay. I mean, it's not too bad. You got the car museum across the street. Just not a lot of parking. Plankington is, it's like a Cinex or a like a Mobile or a it's some other little like regular small country little convenience store with a gas station and a big open dirt lot for there's a big old open dirt gravel lot you can park in, which most people overlook it, so I should be able to get in there without a problem. Somerset. Hey TJ, there's no need to apologize. We're all here for fun and entertainment. You don't owe me a single thing, my friend. And to me, it's more important that you're okay with life and everything's going well for you. That's more important than you coming to listen to me ramble on with my inane babble. It's like I'm just some schmuck behind the wheel of a truck running his mouth on YouTube. So. You got much more important things than me to worry about, so you never need to apologize for that. Well, that may be Roy and Becky, but I try to keep my position in other people's lives in proper proportion. There's very few people in life, and I think we all can agree with this. Very few people in life that are in such an exalted position that we would do anything for them. That's ourselves, our family, our real close friends, and then everybody else is way below that. Now, I put myself at the very bottom of that list. I always try, like I said, I always try to make sure that I have knowledge, skills, ability, a bit of intelligence, maybe the most small smidgen of wisdom. Right, I just try to live a simple, easy life, not take from anybody else, but if I can give to somebody else, more than happy to. I mean, like I said, I know I say it every time on the Facebook feed and here on YouTube, that I appreciate it. I know it does sound sometimes just like lip service, but I really do. It's like, when I first started doing YouTube and the Facebook Lives, and that the first 5 or 15 people started watching what I do, it's like, why? I had to ask myself why anybody wanted to watch this truck driver in particular do his thing. I can barely get my wife to watch what I do. And she's watched a couple. She knows what I do. She knows my personality behind the wheel. But, it's just, when it comes to the truly important things in life, I will gladly be happy to be thought of, not at all, so that you guys are attending to your needs, you know, which is right and correct, you know. Let's say, you know, Roy, you know, of Roy and Becky's, you know, RV Adventures, you know, when he's out on top of his RV working on an air conditioning unit, I want him to, you know, and he slips off, I'm not going to be upset one little bit that he's ignoring me. Right and proper that he should. You know, so. You know, I'm just Robert Simmons. I'm just a normal man, doing a normal job, living a normal life. I don't like to consider myself conceited or arrogant or narcissistic, even though I am absolutely fabulous. But I don't like to consider myself so. I let other people tell me that. Yeah, so, you know, if you're not around, you don't watch, I appreciate you watching. I am gratified by that. But always, well, it's like the old expression goes, look out for number one, make sure you don't step in number two. You know, like I said, I do appreciate it, you know. I am grateful to everybody who has, you know, tuned in. Even if it's only once in a while, you know, it's still, it is enjoyable. It is enjoyable to, you know, to watch your guys' channels, to see what you guys do, listen to your points of view, to, you know, maybe learn something from you guys. And I have. So, you know, it's, pardon me. You know, when I decided to become a truck driver, I went to YouTube, I went to Facebook, and I was watching a lot of other drivers, you know, and also for the RV community, watch a lot of RVers as well, you know, because I knew I was going to be in a tight, you know, cramped space for day after day, months and years at a time. I knew I was going to be doing that, so I needed to learn from Roy and Becky. You know, I needed to learn from so many other people, TJ. You know, there's so much I did not know or thought I knew to be correct, which I got corrected on simply by gaining your guys' knowledge and experience. So, you know, if I give a little bit of that back, I've helped somebody else out, I'm happy to do so. Pennington County. All right, 9 miles. All right. 9 miles to my fuel stop here. I wasn't going 20 miles under the speed limit. That'd be nice, but oh well, here we are. Get off. We could stop at the Flying J, but that's usually a little more crowded. And the last 2 times I've been through here, several of the pumps were down, So it's like, not gonna stop at this one here. Just not, just not to my liking. So we're gonna go onto the other side, to the other one, a little more to the east, or Pilot, whatever they want to call it. So I've stopped there at this one here many a time. Not too, it's not terrible, but it's not on my top 10 list, let's put it that way. Right. Mount Rushmore Civic Center. 1.5 miles to that exit. Which I still haven't been to Mount Rushmore, which is one of the places I would like to visit. Mount Rushmore, Devil's Tower. I mean, I've been past it umpteen times. Meteor Crater, been past that 100 times already. And still haven't been to it to see it. Okay, whatever. Right now it's just not. I'm not able to do that until I get into an RV, and me and the wife can go wherever we want, whenever we want, however we want. That is that's just the way it is. Everybody talks about seeing America. I don't think I get to see America. I go lots of places, but I don't really get to see it. I don't really get to stop and look and enjoy and learn. But there you go. Not a good place to stop there, buddy. All right. This little Best Buy up here. That's where I bought my my one computer at. I don't know why I decided to buy it here. I just was coming back from I think I was taking out of Billings. Either Helena or Billings. I was taking a load out, going back east, and I said, let's stop in here. We're going to buy our computer. Go to that Best Buy right there. It's been a pretty good computer all this time so far. Well over 3 years. All right. Rapid City, South Dakota. Yeah, about 2.5 miles up the road here. We will get ourselves all fueled up. All right, so tomorrow night, me and my wife are having our video dinner date as we do every week. We are making soft tacos or mini burritos, however you want to look at it. So she's going to cook where she's at. I'm going to cook here in the truck as usual. Since we can't really be together at the moment, we're going to do that. Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, US 16, South Dakota 79 South, exit 61. Our exit, right off to the north here. Over the highway is our Flying J truck stop, where we're going to top up our fuel. We're going to grab a cup of ice. And then we will hit the road again. Like I said, we got 271 miles to go. To Mitchell, we got just barely enough time to get there. As long as we don't have any real delays. We may have to stop either in Plankington or Murdo if we do have some delays. I mean, 707 miles is a bit of a stretch. But, you know, we will. Okay, one, well, it looks like that one has got a cone in front of it. At least that's what I thought I saw. We got one open spot to pull into here to top up our fuel. Yeah, there's a cone there. Well, 3 cones and a trash can, so we'll pull up behind this purple flatbed here. Step deck. And we are going to top up our fuel, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? Okay. So, thank you all very much for joining me. Like I said, I do appreciate you stopping by. And for the rest of the day, like I said, about 270 miles. I got basically just 3 hours and 57 minutes to do it. Fuel inspection, there we go. And we are going to listen to an audiobook, a little bit of music, the 50s and 60s channel primarily, maybe a little bit of the blues channel, a little bit of the classical, maybe, who knows. But we will do that, and hopefully we'll see you here again tomorrow sometime. We're also, you know, Unapologetics in My Kitchen. You still can go see the cooking and the food. Been a little bit hectic lately. I haven't posted in a while, but we're going to try to get back into that. So look for that on Facebook. And if you see the picture of Beaker, Robert Simmons, that's me. And we'll see. We catch the Facebook Lives in the morning. So until then, God bless. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe. Hope you're all getting better. TJ, especially you, get better after the bad the food poisoning. Not fun. I know that all too well. But we'll see y'all later. God bless.